Hello, I want to record what I'm channeling from Rosemary. So I need to get a little bit back, just a few sentences back to connect with her again. And so I'm imagining her picture in my mind. Sunrise is a moment of very calm energies. It's a very silent moment, and I am there sometimes with you when you wake up. The sunrise is very magical also, the lights and all the feeling. And for the answer is I can be physically there, but physically in a way that also Shayla can visit you and Ivetka, for example. It's just that levels and layers of energies and beliefs are blocking you from seeing me, but I can be fully physically there. And as I come there, I can interact or be there much more strongly than my mom. Because of the DNA, it's like I belong more there, or my physical body is feeling more comfortable there. And there is like more layers of these things that are blocking or not allowing us to interact completely physically. There are more such layers between you and mom. She most of the time is projecting with a different type of body there. It is not completely her physical. It's kind of like some kind of avatar that can be brought there and not to disrupt surrounding energies too much, but my body is completely, it's like when you have some virus in your body, something that doesn't belong there, the body fights against it. And so with me, when I'm in the reality, it's like it completely accepts me, your space. So that's why connecting with me and the children that are half human and half ET, or how to say it, it's easier to connect also than with the, let's say, pure ET energy. That the children are bridge, and that's why they are also more specified, or me personally, like my energy is more specified especially for you, being your daughter and having your DNA. It best works with your energy and belief system, and I am permission slip for you to open up your energies more to mom and other beings. And my brother, he can be then another acceleration different towards mom than what I do for fun and what I would like to be when I grow up. Oh, I'm already seeing myself as I'm grown up, but of course there are still many years in front of me to grow also in what I do or what I want to do and to learn. What I do for fun is living and being, basically, because it's about state of being that I have. So basically anything that I choose to do is for fun, but I understand you are interested in what I'm actually doing. So it's not like what I'm doing for fun, but just what I'm doing. I love learning. It's very natural for us because that's what life is about, and also your life is about. That during your lives as a humans you forget about joy and what is this about, because you have so many other duties that you don't want to be doing and you are not always learning, but it's that learning and curiosity what is really natural and to have, and that's why you wanted to be here and in this life to learn. So learning and the desire to grow is natural for any being. So I enjoy let's say in a way like studying, what would be called studying. It could be seen as like reading books, although we have a specific way of gathering information. But I have also some books from your world that I like to keep as, in a way, like a souvenir or a talisman from you, because you gave me when we had more physical meetings and interactions that you cannot remember, and on higher levels also gave me a few books because you already know me. You knew that I love to learn and I love to also read. It doesn't have to be like a study material. It can be also more like storytelling or something else, that you have different types of books or something like that also. So you know me, and so you knew what I would like, what I would love, so you are bringing this kind of artifacts to me, because you also know that I wish to connect with you more and your reality. So these are nice things and items that I have. For me, it's more like very, very historic things, so that's why they are so precious. Other times when we are not in a way connecting or sharing anything, or with my family and mom, I also have, of course, many friends. So the most desire or the most love from me flows into activities that can be spent with you, with the energy or so. But there are moments that I also spend in other ways. It can be also like a very simple things. It can be just the talking with friends and meeting them and exchanging just in a way like what we are doing in a everyday life, what we are discovering, what our paths brought us to us. So it can be basically viewed like as almost like a simple human life. So there are not that much of differences like we live that you can live, but of course there are differences just because of the environment we are in and what things are around us that allow us to experience many different things, many different synchronicities. So that is something that I also do and share with my friends, and also fun times. We do many different things, and of course sometimes we also travel. I can also travel and visit other places. I have let's say business or friends in other realms also, other places that I can go to, and I can also explore those places. There can be either planets that we already went to many times and so on, and I made friends there, or it can be also other ships or other places on the ships that I don't visit, or we don't visit that often because of some, like a specific daily activities or so. Then it's almost like having a trip to the other part of the ship, very big ship that is not so connected with whatever activities are going there. Like it's almost like a ship that has more cities, if you would think of it that way. So there is some activities happening in the local area, and you just visit like from city to city, either occasionally. Some can of course travel or visit there more often. But I have to also always tell or share with my mom like where I'm going, if I'm going too far or so she knows. And of course I can let her know with my energy, and she can give me okay, or give me some advice and so on. But she is letting me still more and more explore by myself, because I'm older and I need to also explore these ways also myself. And when I'm visiting you, I'm always alone, but I I just share it with her, or she even just can feel it herself, because she's also connected to you and connected with me, so she can feel that our energies react to each other more, so she can know it also herself. What I want to do when I grow up, it's not so decided yet, like still what I am going to be doing exactly. There are of course many possibilities of what I can do and are already in a way like crystallizing, but it's not set in like a stone or how it will look. But my studies and development is bringing me there more and more. And it's also part of why I do some of these trips to other places and so on. It's because of this training in a way of what I am doing. And the nature of that work or job or profession, or how to call it, this words doesn't completely fit into what I mean by it, but they are close enough, I guess. So the nature of it is similar to what my mom is doing, what our mom is doing, in that it's in a certain way like an ambassador work, or working with the relationships of different places or cities and let's say groups. It can be also with the other races of extraterrestrials that wants to move to live or stay in this big ship or other ships. But yeah, I now am learning this stage mostly just in this ship that we are occupying now when we are where we are living. So it's almost like some kind of sociologist, or I don't know the word right now, the work that I introduce them, so that is part of what I'm doing. It's like helping them to go around in the city, introducing them into our environment and helping them to integrate in the society that is already being at play or running in certain ways here. So I have a chance to also meet many different beings, and I am being also supervised, so I am being given like with who I will be interacting with or with who I will be working. So it has also stages. They sometimes give me also a little bit different types of challenges in this, so I can be always learning. This is a big part of what I'm doing right now, and of course in the future it can expand with the different, again, aspects of this work and job that I will be dealing with, that can be quite different from what I'm doing right now, but this is right now what I also enjoy and what I'm also given to explore and work on. Okay, so this is enough for now, and yeah, of course, if you would have any more questions to what I shared, you can ask me some other time, or explore it also with your own mind and heart. And of course you can always ask the channel, and as also mom suggested, that we can talk more or you can talk more about us together. So when you would be asking, it would be bringing and connecting us more, so you can conversate about me when you have a time for it. This is all for now, so I'm happy that I could connect with you, and you can think of me and imaging me during the sunrise if you are able to wake up when you see that in your room, to imagine me there also, and to connect with that idea through a picture. The picture can be very helpful too. to have that feeling of me being there and connecting with the feeling of me. So I'm very grateful that we could connect this way and also create this picture, that it makes me feel to be much closer to you because of this channel and this pathway open through this picture. It's like a doorway for me to connect with you even strongly and with your conscious mind. So I would be very happy if you would continue staring at it and just feeling, letting the feelings come. And also some ideas that it's okay if, the ideas or thoughts are not immediately precise with what I'm sharing or we're sharing together, but this is okay, and it's the process to open up and still feel clear my thoughts and my emotions and what I am sharing with you. So it makes me very grounded and very calm and peaceful to knowing that we can have this bridge open right now. So thank you and see you.